everybody, Maction here, and so I realized after doing Chapter 1 that, number one, the volume is just a little bit too high on the music and the effects in the game. Number two, that the industry standard for these, horror games are to have a face camera or camera on me so you can see just how ridiculous I look when I freak out. So anyway, in keeping with that time-honored tradition, I am joining the ranks of the face camera. Who knows, maybe for Chapter 3 I might, move it somewhere else. But for right now, you're there, game's there. Let's get started, shall we? Let's go for episode previously on The Last Door. Jeremiah Devitt receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. Devitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns Devitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years ago. Years back, but, I like my version better. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Okay. Interesting. A nun. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Okay. Give us each day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. Okay, what else can I click on? I guess I can click on... Is he whipping himself? And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. That's not creepy at all. Alright, so in the interest of having actually done this, this thing, I'm gonna skip it this time around. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? Okay, the breathing's slightly unnerving. More than slightly, actually. Ah, somebody's hanging. Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me. Okay, so I get close to everyone, they seem to kind of disappear. I'm not sure I get the significance of this. When I count to 3, you'll wake up. So, am I being hypnotized? Never speak of this. You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I'm confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? Interesting. This is the first time that I've actually been presented with a choice. So, I'll go with the one that makes me sound a little less insane. I struggle to find adequate words. It's very hard to describe, something beyond human logic. He was bathed in darkness, not a darkness of shadow, but of malice, a sinister force lying in wait. It communicates not in a language... Well, great, I did choose the same path with this one. It communicates not in the language of the human tongue, but in the language of fear. The tendrils of this fear creep and entangle my soul, swallowing me within the maw of its darkness. I resist, yet am drawn to the eye. I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. Devitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. It had better not be Freud. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. Someone awaits me. Not cryptic. Well done. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Montage, apparently. Episode 2. Memories. I'm actually going to take a moment to adjust the camera a little bit so it's easier to see me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and if you have, a comment or a like would be most appreciated. You see, it's your feedback that lets me know how to best allocate my time to the things that you want to see. If you click on any of the links around here, you'll be taken to a playlist with more of that particular brand of madness. And be sure to subscribe so that you can always be the first to know when I have some new content out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you around.